Shannon Rose really does not want you to see this video. So you may have already seen this video posted last night. That is, until Shannon Rose filed a false copyright strike on my video within the hour it was posted to my channel. Now, you may be asking yourself, why did Shannon strike the video? Well, I used a 15-second clip of Shannon talking about me, which I am completely allowed to use, given I'm a commentary channel using the clip under fair use. Shannon barks loudly, then is petty and plays victim if you call her out on her behavior or actions. You can even see right here, I placed credit Shannon Rose in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, which is generous of me to do, before embarking on my commentary and critique on the matter. Copyright striking can affect my channel, including complete removal of MangOT. Given this was done because Shannon was trying to silence my right to free speech, it angers me beyond belief. As Shannon has me blocked on social media and via telecommunication, I am unable to reach out to the copyright holder, Shannon, to address this claim, again preventing my right to have this video posted, since one of YouTube's suggestions to handle a copyright claim is to reach out directly to the copyright holder, which I am unable to do. I decided this video needs to be re-uploaded here for you guys today without the 15-second clip remaining in the video, but this does not address my strike on my channel or with YouTube. This is where you all come in. Please write to Shannon at Shannon Rose on social media and let her know you don't appreciate her falsely striking my channel. Today, I will be researching attorneys who specifically handle YouTube copyright claims, as the copyright claim takedown is a legal request, and I'll be exploring my legal options regarding this matter. So without further ado, here's the video Shannon Rose does not want you to see and got removed from my channel last night. Enjoy all of the tea that gets spilled. Hey guys, and welcome back to MangOt. It's sure been a long time since I said that. If you're new here, my name is Steven Mango, and I'm a drama channel that covers beauty drama and the beauty community. So if you want to stay up to date on all my videos, please make sure to go down below, hit that red subscribe button, and turn your bell notifications, and you'll get an alert whenever I release a new video with YouTube drama. And today's video is sponsored by The Coldest Water. The Coldest Water is the absolute best insulated water bottle that I've ever come across. It helps to keep me hydrated because I can take it on the go with me. It comes in a variety of different shapes and sizes. It also has this nice little pull-out, environmentally friendly straw, and I love them, and they've been sponsoring so many videos on my channel, so thank you so much to The Coldest Water. If you guys would like to get yourself one, use code MANGO for free shipping. You can use the code over at the link down the description box below. If you can't afford to get yourself one, we're also going to be doing a giveaway, so the giveaway information is also down the description box below. So thank you, Coldest Water. Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to MangOt. It has been a very long time since I've sat down here and made a video for you guys. And there's a multitude of different reasons why I decided to leave the YouTube drama community and take a break from YouTube drama. I have some other exciting news we're going to be starting with as well with regard to myself, my acting career, where I've been, and all of that. And we're going to be transitioning into all of the drama, why you guys are here, which is the drama between, I guess, myself and Shannon Rose, but more specifically, Shannon posted a video over on her Patreon page, Behind a Firewall, for $10 about YouTubers she hates. And amongst the YouTubers she hates are Shane Dawson, Trisha Paytas, Nick Snider, and myself. Now, we're all familiar with the drama that went down last year, unfortunately to say, between Shannon and myself, with the manufacturer drama that happened, and later subsequently more drama came out about Shannon, about the animal and the different videos she used to make. So there was other drama that followed my drama with Shannon that did pertain to Shannon, and that was all back in July of last year. Right now it feels like July all over again because Shannon made this video yesterday and she went into a back and forth with Nick Snider. We're going to be showing you some of those receipts as well. And it got really messy, and given that I was a friend of Shannon's, I understand why she's doing this and what's actually going on, if you're a Shannon Rose fan or not. I just think that it's very interesting, and I wanted to share my perspective on this matter, even though I initially was telling myself yesterday, don't. Because my new philosophy is, when things come up, I'm an opinionated person, and I just want to, share my side. And I've been learning just to pause, like let it go, or restrict, wait a day on it, right? So I decided initially that I wasn't gonna be making a video about it because I'm in a different place in my life. I've been really soul searching and coming to a place of what is Steven Mango, what does Steven Mango want to do? And that's why you guys haven't seen me, and I hope that a different side of me will be shown over time, and as you guys can see from me, because I'm not who I was last year, never mind even probably a month or two ago. And I really take pride in myself for doing a lot of work on myself to kind of evaluate a lot of the different decisions and things I was making. Why did I do this drama with Shannon Rose, like looking back on it from a couple months ago? So we're going to talk about that today. So let's just kind of dive right into where I've been and why I decided to leave YouTube drama. So the reason I decided to leave YouTube drama, I guess kind of like on a positive note first, let's kind of talk about that. My acting career has been starting to move forward a little bit, I think, which is really exciting. Last week I auditioned for a national commercial for a major insurance company. I can't say who. A lot of these different companies, you're not allowed to say like what you're auditioning for until the commercial, for example, airs. Same thing with television. And it was a major insurance company. We all know the spokeswoman for this commercial, so it was really exciting to be able to audition for that commercial. And this fast forwards us to 2 days ago. I auditioned for a co-starring role on an NBC show, which is really, really exciting to me. I can't say the name of the show. It's in development right now, but I'm like, wow, like finally, after years and years, I've been pursuing this career professionally since 2009, but even going back to maybe when I was 15 and I'm 28 now, I've been coming to LA, and now I live here obviously, but I used to come here to audition and meet with agents, and now I have a new manager, and I'm starting to get to a place where I decided to take on my acting career again after I gave it up, basically for YouTube, but also because I was a hairdresser for a while, and I've been kind of going back and forth, but acting has always been like that one stable thing I've always wanted to do. And now that I'm starting to get more frequent auditions, it's really giving me a sense of excitement, purpose, pride, and feeling like, hey, maybe like I'm actually in a place, like I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, like I'm having agents and managers. I'm going out for major things. This isn't just like a fleeting thing. Like this is something that I actually have like a chance to be in the running for these major things. And yeah, I can go on the internet and I can gossip and I can make tens of thousands of dollars per month if I really stuck to it. And that's why drama channels do it, honestly, And I could stir the pot and I can make a lot of money, more than I'd probably make, on a week on a television show, right? Or maybe not, really just depends on what type of YouTuber you are, but yeah, I could do that, right? I could be on the internet, I can have my own thing, and I do have some YouTube like shows and things that I have been wanting to work on. I have a podcast I want to do, I have a beauty channel, not makeup related, that I want to work on, and I have like some really cool passions of things that I think you guys would actually really enjoy, but I did get really defeated after like all the drama that I got myself into here on Mango T, not just with Shannon, but just in general, that it drained the life out of me, honestly. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be a performer. I want to be an actor again. I want to put myself out there. Maybe I'll produce a web series, like a scripted series. Maybe I could sell a show to, Hulu or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to think about different things I want to do, but that's kind of what I want to do. I want to be taken seriously. I don't want to be a joke, like dancing around like with my stomach out. Like it's fun. Like maybe I'll do some of those things, maybe on TikTok for you guys, but I don't want my internet persona to get in the way of something that I've worked at for, 15 years to be a television star, and that's what I really want to be. And I hope you guys understand that when I'm not posting YouTube drama. I know that you would much rather me do this and be like the entertaining goofball who makes crazy drama videos. I know that that's why you guys signed up. That's why you guys are subscribed here on my channel. But I don't want NBC, for example, to go see me dancing with my stomach out as of last week. You know what I mean? Like I still want to be taken seriously as an actor and a performer, and that's something that I do take seriously. And I'm much happier with that, guys. I have my life here with my husband and my dogs, and I want to have a quiet life that's just happy with my pets. Like, that's why people say, like, if you don't want to be, you know, criticized or whatever, then don't be on social media. Okay, I haven't been making videos. I haven't been gossiping, even when there are situations with drama channels that I spoke out against, right? And people didn't believe me. And a couple weeks or months ago, a lot of drama came down on a lot of those channels I talked about. And I could have sat down here and been like, you see guys, I was right. I could have spilled all the tea. Like, go check out It's Tea Time, or like a channel such as them for the tea on some of those drama channels and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what, let those guys take the baton rather, and they can gossip about it. My spirit and my heart and my soul, I've been doing a lot of just like work on myself. I meditate, I do spiritual practices and stuff, because that's a part of myself. And I decided, you know what, I can't engage in evil speech. I can't be gossiping. I can't be doing things that just drain my heart and make me feel bad, and then have people, you know, coming for me and attacking me on the internet. And I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, I just want a normal life. Like, I don't want to be famous necessarily anymore. Like, I would love to be a star, like on television, or be known for my craft, but I don't want to be just like famous people taking selfies just because I'm a goof on the internet. Like, yeah, that is kind of fun. I've been recognized, and I still get recognized all the time for my YouTube stuff, so it's still kind of fun. But I would love someone to come up to me and be like, wow, like, I loved your performance and blah blah blah. Like, that would be much more meaningful than like, hey, I follow your video because of the TanaCon drama. Like, that's not necessarily at the point at 28 going on 29 where I want to be in my life. And I feel like I've matured and I've grown out of a lot of the different drama situations that were going on. Like, I used to feed on it, I used to love it. Now I'm just kind of like, okay, let it go. And I think that's why we see YouTubers like Jaclyn Hill and people who are like having physical health problems because of the drama that has ensued around them. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, it still affects people. And that's what I see now, especially having known a lot of big YouTubers over the years and stuff. People that you guys couldn't imagine that I would know, that I do personally know, that I never talk about here on my channel, just because it's not worth talking about type of thing. And even, and I've also been standing in on a Netflix show. Or a Netflix movie rather. I can't discuss that really on who I've stood in for. Sporadically, I'm not their full-time stand-in or anything. Again, they've signed non-disclosure sort of things, but I was standing in for another actor. Again, it's not like I have lines and someone else is stand-in. I'm reading their lines for the camera during rehearsals and things, whatever, but it's something that I'm like, wow, like, this is cool. Like, even if I'm making less money, it's still union pay. If I'm making a little bit less money, but I'm doing something that isn't affecting my life, then okay, I'm taking that. But as I've been doing these different things, I've been thinking about these situations and the drama with Shannon last year and stuff, and now that she made this Patreon video yesterday and stuff, and it's almost like I feel bad for her, you know what I mean? Like, again, this isn't, I have a lot to say about it, or getting to it, but what I'm trying to say is I don't feel bad in the sense that, like, yeah, she did that sort of erotic videos that she was, again, watching my words because YouTube demonetizes things, that degrades people of a specific race, that, you know, she would apparently allegedly stomp on crayfish or whatever she used to do, right? That was another channel that came out with all that information. I was not involved in any releasing that information. Even when that came out, I don't think I made a video about it. If I did, maybe I mentioned it briefly, but when that drama came out, I wasn't posting those videos, whatever. I was like moving on as fast as I could from going down any more of that train that was going 100 million miles an hour with no brakes on. That's kind of what it felt like being in the midst of that drama. Now, I do take 100% responsibility for my part in this. I was in a very dark place in my mental health, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but just so you guys can understand now, just because I feel like I've made the growth, I can kind of talk about this and say that, because I'm at a place now where this was a friend of mine, you know, she was a social media star, and here I was thinking we were going to start collaborating and making videos, and my channel was tanking because I was getting involved in all these messy drama situations, and I wasn't, say, pursuing my acting career full-time at that point. I had a back surgery removing a tumor. I still have spinal cord injury, and I deal with pain with regard to my spine on a daily basis. So, you know, I was feeling like, you know, depressed about that situation. I, you know, was obviously making my videos about Scientology, but it's still very hard when you do have post-traumatic stress disorder. And I was trying to be like, well, maybe I can blow up my drama channel, and maybe, you know, I need to involve myself with Shannon, you know, almost giving me the impression that this is going to help, and she would also help me with my channel and posting my Scientology videos on her channels that have millions of subscribers. And I got caught up in this whirlwind because I was only focusing on YouTube. I didn't care about anything else. It was, if I don't get views, then my self-worth and my value, and why can't I make money doing this, or why aren't people watching my videos, or maybe I wasn't self-aware at the time, but I'm just explaining that it put me in a place where if I wasn't getting views, or I wasn't successful to where I wanted to be when other drama channels were skyrocketing. So I just was getting myself in a lot of depression. I was angry, I was mad, I was hurt, and I just felt like I was at a vulnerable place to decide to involve myself in this. Now, I do take my activism work with Scientology very seriously. I know people be like, oh, he's just talking about it, you know, all the time, even after he left. Well, it's something that still is affecting people's lives 7 days a week. There's people who have to literally escape. I live right near multiple Scientology centers. I can walk right now with this camera and take you there in 10 minutes if I wanted to. That's how close I could walk to Scientology from my front door. And that's terrifying. It's like if you lived 10 minutes away from someone who abused you in a physical way in a relationship, and you live that close, and say that they're on billboards, you see their face every time you drive down the street, and you go by and they have multiple huge palaces of your abuser who physically hurt you, for example, if you were in a relationship with someone, right? And it's basically the same sort of scenario. And you drive around, you always see them. You see that one person who abused you handing out flyers like, come on in, I love you, let's start a relationship, right? And then you want to like scream out to the people that are going to be the victim of that person. And sometimes I've had to learn too with it, you have to just kind of be like, I can't save the world, but I can do my part to expose Scientology. But it's hard for me, and I wanted to focus more on drama, and that's kind of why I got roped myself into the situation with Shannon. Now you may be wondering, what did Shannon do, and why are we talking about this 7, 8, however many months later? Well, glad you asked, because, well, even if you didn't ask, I'm going to tell you anyways. So, I got tagged in a drama video yesterday, and it said starring Nick Snider, Shannon Rose, and Steven Mango, and I'm like, okay, who's making a video about this like 8 months later? Who really cares? And especially that, you know, I've distanced myself so much from being like, I'm right, about the other drama channels that I gossiped about before that showed their true colors so many different times, other YouTubers I've wanted to expose or do things about. I really truly feel like I've made it my purpose to be a better person, to show the growth by being that bigger person. And when I saw that there was new drama with Shannon bringing me up, I brought up to Jeff, we were going out for dinner, and I'm like, can you believe like there's like this video, like, and she's talking about all these months later, and like, why is she bringing up this drama, right? And I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. Then I thought, maybe I'll just put out a tweet and be like, I'm not going to address the drama. I've moved on in my life and wish her the best type of thing. And I'm like, well, I don't even want to do that because I want anyone who cares about me to watch this video and kind of hear where I'm at in my life now versus then. Then I was anything for views. Then if it was like, go off and, you know, anything, if it meant getting successful on YouTube to get 100,000 million subscribers, whatever it was, that was my goal, then yeah, I would have done anything to get myself in that position, collaborate with anyone. YouTube was my 100% #1 focus priority goal. I, you know, later on in the last couple of months, I've been like, maybe I can go, and I thought about going to nursing school because I want to do like cosmetic injectables and Botox and stuff. And then I saw like how long it takes to go to school for it and stuff. And I'm like, you know what, maybe I will. Then I started getting depressed again. And now I'm like, you know what, like, let me just do what makes me happy. And if I'm a millionaire, great. If I'm not a millionaire, whatever, but at least I'm doing something that gives me passion and joy. So, with Shannon, she made this video about YouTubers she hates, right? And I'll show you the photo first so you guys can see what she posted as a little bit of a teaser to this video that she released, I believe, yesterday. So as you can see, she was doing this with a swipe up on her Instagram to get people to go over to pay the $10 to watch this juicy tea spilling video. Now, there's multiple reasons why she's doing this, but it's, again, she knew what she was doing by putting 8 photos with little smirking emoji or like kind of like angry emoji faces over those different YouTubers. Again, because she probably wants people to click on the video, but again, insinuate enough so you know who she was talking about. So in the top corner, Shane Dawson, the other corner is Trisha Paytas, and then below Trish is Nick Snider, and then next to Nick is me on the bottom. Again, in one of my headshots from, like, she'd have to like dig to get that, not that she'd like really dig to get the headshot, but she had to probably like go on my website, go on my headshot gallery and pick the most random headshot of me like in a blue like dress shirt and tie or something. It's like, okay, Shannon, like, she's clearly going to extreme measures instead of just getting any photo of me that pops up on Google. But anyways, that's not really what the point of it is. Now, with my drama back in July, I'm trying to think of like what place in the video I'm trying to tell you guys everything, because I don't want people or you guys to think that, you know, I'm rehashing the old drama. But basically, back when we were out in the parking area of VidCon last year, we were in their like van or whatever it was, like what I talked about before. We're like standing in like the trunk, me, Travis, Shannon was with her mom, and Snow was there, and Travis was talking to me about my drama channel, and eventually Shannon kind of joined us. I don't think, again, and I believe Shannon might have said this at some point, she didn't really know about the level of the drama of like me having like a channel, or like the other channels such as Nick Snider and me having a feud. I don't believe Shannon to this day knew about that, and I don't think she really knew much about my drama channel, but she was very, from my recollection and from my point of view, excited seeming to want to like, oh, like release the emails with PETA and like all these different things, trying to figure out how we can do that, because I think she was upset that people were still looking at her past with the adult videos and stuff like that and judging her for doing that, and she was upset. She probably wanted the PETA collab, and then that fell through, so she was kind of trying to get back at them, I think, by having me release it, by me being the mouthpiece. But then again, by having a drama situation, she's going to get views and numbers and clicks and money, etc. So that's why she's doing the Patreon, is to get people to pay the money, because she wants the cash to be able to do it, or else why would she just post it on her main channel? Because she knows she can't get away with posting drama on her main channel, or else people unsubscribe, especially now she's going through this like IVF journey, and she wants her new subscribers who found her through this to not know about all her past drama. It's almost like she's trying to bury it. Meanwhile, you know, I've been not just trying to do damage control, I've been like completely separating from drama, posting, YouTube, regardless if I'm losing money, making money, whatever. Like, I'm just trying to get myself in a good place before I'm putting myself out there for you guys to see and judge. You know, you're putting yourself out on a platform here on YouTube, and it's very difficult to have a watching audience. No one's prepared for that type of thing anyways. But so she made this video, didn't watch the video, but I've seen like little clips and snippets. And in this video, I saw a clip where she said, if someone has it, please send it to me, because I haven't seen it. I would like to see what she had to say about all these YouTubers. And I would much rather not give her $10 of my money to see this video. So if someone happened to have already seen it, hook your boy up and show me this video. But I saw a clip where she's like, hey, about the Stephen Mango situation, I am going to, like, that's a whole nother video that I'm gonna make. And she also was mentioning how she was kind of cool with Nick Snider before, meaning like they followed each other on social media. I don't believe they were ever friends. We gossiped about him and stuff at that point when I was at her house. So again, I don't believe like she had a friendship with him, because it would just seem like she DM'd him a couple times. Then I think when we had our drama going down, when Nick was messaging her about me, she realized, oh, Steve Mango's the underdog. It's not like he's like a liked drama channel. So if I tried to talk to Nick Snider and be like, oh, he's at my house right now, or whatever she was DMing him about me at the time, I think maybe she thought, hey, if I get cool with Snider or any of the other drama channels, they have a bigger following, and maybe Shannon could get in a better light, maybe if she came for me even, right? So I think that that's what Shannon's MO was at the time with that. Now, again, not to bring up old drama, but at her house back then, she was talking to me about, I don't know if I said this, about rehashing drama with Amber and the whole Amber situation. She's like, well, maybe I'll say this, or maybe I'll post this on social media, or again, it's last year, right? So I don't really care at all, but I'm just mentioning this because it pertains to this video from yesterday. She wanted to start new drama with Amber. She gossiped to me about Amber, how she was broke and couldn't pay for maybe her settlement or whatever was agreed upon at that time with that whole situation. And there was a YouTuber named Edwin's Generation who actually interviewed Amber maybe a few months ago. He ended up taking those videos down. I did DM him a little bit about the Shannon drama situation, but I think at the time his opinion was like they're both kind of crazy and he doesn't want to be involved, he doesn't want to make the video, and that was that. This is very interesting that Amber was speaking out about the Shannon situation, and then that kind of disappeared from the internet. So I don't know if you guys actually knew or followed that sort of situation, but even though I've been gone, I've still been kind of seeing different things that happen or on Guru Gossip or all that sort of stuff. So I sometimes check once in a while just to see like kind of what's going on with these different people that, you know, I've had ties to in the past. So Shannon made this video and then she starts going back and forth with Nick Snider. Now, I'm going to show you guys like the screenshots and stuff, and I do want you guys to stay tuned for my opinion on this matter. But just first, before getting into that, remember Shannon, when you're watching this, Shannon's the one all these months later who made a video saying, YouTubers I hate, regardless if people wanted to see it on your Patreon, whatever, people want drama. They want the views. They want all of that, right? Other people, you guys watching drama videos want to click on drama, and she knew people were going to watch this. Now, I believe in my, I guess I'll just give a little bit of my opinion first. Shannon's going through IVF. IVF is expensive, right? She's paying tens of thousands of dollars probably for that. She has $1 million condo that she's paying for. I don't know if she still drives a luxury car. I knew at one point she was driving a Porsche or something like that. She was driving a luxury vehicle, right? She was at one point complaining she didn't have money last year or something on Patreon, like please donate, but then she was also driving a Porsche. Like there's kind of like that disconnect, right? Then sell the Porsche if you don't have money. Same thing, like, I don't know. If she can't afford maybe her mortgage or whatever, maybe she should downgrade or not have to like resort to making crazy videos to be able to pay the bills. I mean, I know this is what YouTubers do, like YouTubers are supposed to make videos that are entertaining or dramatic to get views, but again, you know, maybe Travis can get a job, like maybe that's what I could recommend. I know Travis doesn't have a normal job, I know it's hard, I know Shannon, you know, has made excuses for Travis, but like maybe, you know, if YouTube isn't permanent, like even for me, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to go be a stand-in again or do things that were in my past, right? To make money, because now I'm a YouTuber. But, you know, if you're getting paid $1,000 to $2,000 a month, it's not a lot of money. Like, okay, I'll go do some stand-in jobs and, you know, put my pride in the back seat, you know, like, yeah, she might have had 1 million subscribers in the past, but they're not all active now. Her channel's getting 14, 20, 40, 50,000 views, and, you know, for 1 million channel subscribers, it's not a lot. People have speculated, like, maybe she was buying subscribers for a while, or whatever, to have an appearance that she has this huge channel or something like that, and that's a very real possibility. Maybe that's what happened, and, you know, maybe that's why she's only getting 10, 20,000 views. Maybe people were upset about our drama and finding out about her whole past history that, yes, she apologized for, but people still sometimes can't forgive behavior that's discriminatory towards a different race, for example. And the videos she did were something else. Like, I don't even know what to say. It was just vile, those videos that she used to make. But maybe Travis can get a job, whatever. But that's why I feel like she's doing this on Patreon in order to get money. She even, again, from whenever I spoke to her, she wanted to talk about Amber again and different things, because I think she knew that drama equaled money. She saw Trisha, which I know she doesn't like Trish, but I feel like, or Trish doesn't like her, whatever, but I knew that she looked up to Trish in the way of being like, wow, look at all her view. Like she wanted to emulate being Trisha. She wanted to emulate being like Tana Mojo, and you know, she's not Tana Mojo. Like, most YouTubers are not Tana Mojo and have that sort of lifestyle. I feel like maybe Shannon's, I don't want delusional maybe a little bit, but she has this victim complex. And this is what we're going to be showing you guys in the things with Nick Snider. I can't believe I'm standing up for Nick Snider in this, but she has this victim complex where she goes, and you guys are going to see because you might not have seen this, she goes and makes all these comments in a video. Then when Nick, for example, goes and defends himself, she goes and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're doing this, like, while I'm trying to get pregnant and the stress and going through IVF, and there's all this stuff going on. And it's like, oh, okay, Shannon, but you made the video. He hasn't made a video about you, right? He hasn't talked about you. Like, Nolan, I haven't made a video. I haven't talked about her. I hate right now, I'm sitting here thinking in my head, like, I can't believe I'm giving her what she wants. She wants reaction. She knows Trisha can blow up and, you know, like how she used to do on like Sean and her exes or whatever. And Trisha can go and make 100 videos, and Shannon would love that publicity. She knows Nick Snider has a popular drama channel. He can go and make tons of people talk about her right now. She knows me. I made a million videos. I exposed all the text messages. I had to do that for my own sanity because she would have just went along with this victimhood of making me be the hacker. She claimed I hacked her email. She claims I was stalking her and I was sitting outside of her house. All of these like allegations that were very damaging, and she wanted me to never say that they were a lie when I wanted to come clean to be able to work on this process with myself that I've been doing for the last several months to better my life. And I haven't been making videos. I haven't been trying to sweep it under the rug or whatever, right? She wanted a reaction out of me again, and even then she wanted to paint herself as the victim to me. Now to Nick, oh, I'm going through IVF and all this stuff. It's like, Shannon, my advice to you is don't go and make videos then that are gonna ensue drama and stress, whatever. But then on her mind too, she only can play the victim. This is not just about me. This is not about the situation right now, about Nick. In general, she's always been the victim. And again, I'm not a mental health therapist. It could be some type of, I don't really know the condition, borderline personality disorder perhaps. I don't want to sit here and speculate on that, but sometimes narcissism, personality disorder, I don't know, like certain people get in a thing where it's everyone else and they never can look at themselves. And I was like that for a while too, and then I realized like, oh, like I play a part in my life and my situations and things that go on. So she plays a victim about everything. Everything's always everyone else's fault. She's a victim. It's her, any number of things that have happened to her over the years, and she's always the one person who's always, you know, being discriminated against in a way, you know what I mean? Like she's always the one that people are trying to screw over or whatever, right? So then she blames Nick. It's like, it's your own fault, Shane. You're bringing this up because you want to probably pay for your rent this month, and you know, 14,000 views, it could be like around $100, right? You're not making a lot of money on 14,000 views. I mean, from one YouTuber to another, we know that. So I think she's in a place where she's like, oh, if I rehash this drama, I made a lot of money on it last year, even though, you know, it obviously didn't work out in her favor, losing tens of thousands of subscribers over this matter. And before we even show the tweets and stuff like that, like I'm like already on a roll, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. I felt bad for Shannon, and I'm not talking about my drama with her. I'm talking about just Shannon in general. Like I feel, in like a pity way, like I just feel bad for her. And I'm not excusing her adult videos. I'm not excusing any of those things. Everyone has a past, not everyone has a past like that, but everyone has a past history, right? And that's not really what this is about. But I just like, I feel bad that she has to go to any extreme, that she's coming for, I'm making fun of myself, going after Steven Mangos. I made a drama video in like months and months, barely has like 40,000 subscribers. And she has to go to try to bait me to make this video right now. She has to bait Nick Snider, like do anything for that level of views, because this is her only way to earn a living for herself and the family. Her husband won't go to, you know, maybe try to get another job maybe. And then it's like, wow, and I was just, you know, seeing posts that she was talking about her IVF journey, and she has a lot of Patreon members and stuff now. And I just was feeling like, oh, like, you know, this person, you know, she's putting herself out there trying to get pregnant again. Like I was almost like thinking from like the fan perspective of someone who used to be a fan and a friend of hers, being like, oh, you know, I feel bad, you know, maybe one day she'll get her life back on track again, or maybe she's trying to, or I don't know what was going through my head, but I was just kind of feeling like, I guess, pity and just kind of feeling bad for Shannon. Like, wow, it was almost like, wow, I wish things didn't go down the way they did. And I wish that I was in a better space in my mind at the time to not agree to doing the drama video with her. And maybe this all wouldn't have happened and I wouldn't have been hitting a low. But I think my rock bottom of YouTube kind of helped me change my life. So maybe it is a good thing that this happened for my own self, because now I'm a different and a better person as a result of it. I hate that it shot my credibility and different things like that, but I don't know. I just know that, you know, she was willing to say too, she wanted me to say, again, bring up last year, but she wanted me to say that, or she wanted to accuse me of, again, this victim sort of thing, where she wanted to say that I was hitting on Travis. I don't know if I ever said that in one of the videos. Maybe I did. I don't remember what I said in my exposing videos, but like, oh, like, we're gonna say, or I'm gonna say that I caught you like trying to hit on Travis or send him like maybe photos or doing something to come on to my husband. Again, because she wants to place herself as the hero. She's the victim to everyone else trying to screw her over. People are stealing from her wedding. People are robbing her. People are stalking her. People are doing all these bad things to her. And I said, I was already kind of like, and I obviously wouldn't do that because I'm married. I have a husband who has a professional job. I'm not going to go stir him into some stupid drama, even though at the time I didn't care about, I'd say anything. And Travis was like, no, we're not going to go there. We're not going to, he's married, Shannon, like, we're not going to do that. And then she's like, yeah, and to her defense, she was like, yeah, no, like, we're not going to, like, we won't do that. And then it came into this whole ghosting, kind of mimicking the Trisha Paytas thing, which we weren't trying to mimic that directly, but that's again a whole other story. But again, Shannon was like saying she was willing to make another video about the situation, but she hasn't grown in this from what her last video showed from the clips I've seen of this Patreon video. I'm at the place to be like, I acknowledged my fault. I was messed up. I conspired with her. I quickly released all the text messages showing what the proof and the truth was. I was the smaller channel. I had to show all the receipts, all the text messages, everything, so you guys see I wasn't lying, because I'm painted as the hacker, the liar, the stalker, the cheater, all these different things. So I have to show you guys, like, no. The million channel subscriber who's seen as this hero who's been on YouTube for years, and here I am dancing with my midriff out to Rihanna. No one's gonna believe me of what I have to say in this situation. So I came clean, even though even after that drama, I was still trying to maintain a friendship. She'd still leave me voicemails, and I still don't delete the texts in case I ever needed to show them for some sort of reason. Who knows? But again, Shannon, if you're watching this too, pick up the phone and call me. I will answer your call, Shannon Rose. Send me a text message. I'm not here to leak messages, whatever, because what she says in her messages with Nick Snider is like, hey, you won't hash this out like adults. And again, she wants to do it with Nick because she's trying to get on Nick's good side, I think, even after this whole situation. And you're going to see the screenshots of everything that went down. Maybe you guys have already seen it. That's why I'm kind of saving it for the end for the people who haven't seen it and don't know what's really going on. But she's like, I apologize to Nick Snider. And right after she made the video, and then she went back to like tweeting nasty stuff about him. Shannon, what are you doing? Like, I think that once she saw that people, and he stands his ground against her, like, people haven't forgot about all the Shannon situation, and here she goes like trying to stir it up and then like backpedal, like, no, like, I apologize to Nick Snider, why can't we talk like adults? Because she was almost blaming in her video, again from the clip I saw, like, I was kind of cool with Nick Snider until the mango stuff happened, and then he turned on me and then talked to other drama channels about me, and then went and turned basically anti-Shannon Rose. So she's claiming that Nick switched up on her. They weren't like friends from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they weren't friends. Because again, when I am not the one who can help her views or whatever, she's still to this day trying to go back and forth with Nick. With my drama, I don't, again, besides bringing this up as a reference to the drama, I don't care about talking about Nick Snider. I don't care about T by Ali to talk about them. Any of them. I recently talked to Here for the Tea and spoke to her on a live video sort of thing. And she's the only one that I've kind of trying to let be bygones with, but because she's on the same page of being like, this drama, like, why can't we just coexist, just be like doing our own thing, like not engaging in all this petty nonsense drama. And Shannon's not willing to do that, honestly, I don't think. Right after I posted my video with exposing like that this was all fake with my drama with her, she blocked me on every social media. I'm sure my number's blocked. I don't have her blocked. If you want to call me, Shannon, call me up. If you have a misunderstanding, if you want to be adults like you said in Nick Snider and you want to like talk it out, you've never had a word with me about why I did what I did, to understand what I did. Text me, call me. I swear I won't release your texts or calls publicly if you were honestly trying to discuss why things happened last year the way they did. So Shannon, if you're watching this, if a Rose fan or someone wants to send this clip to Shannon, send it to Shannon. My phone is eagerly waiting to see the name Shannon Rose flash up. And I will answer and I will discuss what really went down and why they went down, because you and I both know the truth of what actually happened. So if you want to hash it out like adults and talk about this to have your closure about what actually went down, then give me a call, Shannon Rose. Okay, So, now that I said my piece about that, let's look at everything that happened yesterday, all the screenshots, all the tea and everything between Shannon and Nick Snider, and I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Nick Snider said, "Hi Shannon Rose, thank you for going onto Patreon and lying about me. Good thing I already made a video with the receipts proving you're a liar last year. I for sure will be revisiting this tomorrow. Get your crawfish ready, bitches, LOL." On Shannon's Patreon, Nick said, "Girl, you are so full of blank." Shannon said, "I think you want to believe that so you don't feel bad about all the blank videos you made about me. Not cool, especially after we were cool before all the mango drama, but whatever helps you sleep at night." Shannon said, "I would really appreciate if you didn't make another video about me while I'm going through IVF. I don't need to be bullied anymore by you and your followers about something that happened years ago while I'm already going through a difficult time trying to get pregnant." Nick said, "Oh girl, I'm gonna go look up the word victim in the dictionary to see if your face is next to it. 1, you made a video addressing me. 2, your drama was from 2019. 3, you're a blanking liar. 4, using IVF as an excuse for your behavior is disgusting. 5, you're still a blanking liar." Shannon said, 1, I didn't make a video addressing you. I said I didn't like you because you made a bunch of drama videos about me in the past. 2, what am I lying about? You making drama videos about me? They're public. 3, my behavior is disgusting because I said I didn't like you for bullying me? Nick said, my face is on the thumbnail. You also spent over 2 minutes talking about things that involved me. You're lying about the manufactured drama that you decided would be a good idea to put on your channel, ruining your credibility. Your actions caused others to dig up your animal and stop playing a victim because you're really showing your blank again. Nick, imagine DMing someone that you talked about saying they want drama and views, but you uploaded a video to your $10 Patreon placing the thumbnail with the swipe up on your Instagram. People can tell who is in the thumbnail. Miss me with your blank. Shannon then goes on to say in a strange turn of events, "I'm going to publicly forgive It's Nick Snider for the videos he made about me in the past since he won't respond to me privately. I will also say I'm sorry for anything I've done in my past that hurt or upset you. I would like to end this drama once and for all." He said, "You must have had way too much kale juice today. I'm not sure what brought on this level of cuckoo today, but I'll guess it has something to do with the full moon." He goes on, "By the way, everyone, since Shannon Rose is on one tonight, I did respond to her DM and let her know it's her final DM. I no longer wish to communicate with her. I also wished her nothing but the best. #0 time for manipulation." And Shannon then, in various messages that are out of order, Shannon says in response to someone, "Yes, but he doesn't care about me and what I'm going through. It's Nick Snider wants to make a video so that his following can bully me. Those are his intentions. If they weren't, then he would privately deal with this offline." Then Nick goes on to share the DMs that he had between him and Shannon. If you'd like to read, you can pause and read through their messages here. Nick goes, "Here's my only response back to Shannon since she's sharing DMs. Check the date of the message at the top. Just proves no one has been checking for her since summer 2019. Shannon says, "I'm not the one threatening to make videos about your past mistakes and bring up your old drama about why you were arrested, etc. Let's not pretend that you are a saint, Nick. We both have publicly acknowledged our past mistakes and are trying to move on. I know I am." He goes, "The difference between us is I don't make excuses for my blank. And by the way, the reason I was arrested seems like a storyline for one of those bargain bin backlot videos from your past." He goes, "Blocked her. Before I go to bed, I would just like to point out my last video involving her was over 216 days old." A fan said, "I'm confused. If you were trying to move on, then why bring him up now? Just get on with your life instead of bringing up the past. It's not healthy to keep rehashing blank from the past." Shannon goes, "My followers on Patreon asked for the video of YouTubers I didn't like. That's why nothing new was said about him, just that I didn't like him because he made a bunch of drama videos about me. Not a big deal." She goes on, "I tried my best to make amends with him, but he blocked me in the midst of trying to make things right and deal with things privately like adults. I tried." A fan goes, "Nick Snider is a plague of the drama community." I agree. "I used to like him, but he ended up being so hateful, nasty, bigoted, and rude. Everything you said about him was true. He knows it. Don't give him attention. It's what keeps him thriving. He's loving this." I agree. Shannon says, "Couldn't agree more. I wonder why he's so angry now. Can't be healthy holding on to all that hate in his heart. Sad." I agree with you on that one, Shannon. A fan goes, "His intentions, you were the one who made a video about him, girl." She says, "Only after he made a dozen about me, LOL." Someone goes, "Nearly a year ago." And then she's starting to post some of the DMs of her response to Nick. So if you'd like to read that, you can pause and read about it. She says here, you were trying to make a response video about me talking about Steven and the mango drama, not about me talking about you making videos about me. Come on, bringing up her videos from years ago. So you get the drift if you'd like to read the message. Shannon says in an out-of-order tweet, you think making fun of me and calling me crazy is the right thing to do? I'm trying to resolve our conflict like an adult because I don't think it's healthy what we are doing right now for either one of us. I know somewhere you have a heart you are hiding and want to squash this beef. He goes, my face is on the thumbnail. You also spent over 2 minutes talking about things that involved me. You're lying about the manufactured drama that you decided would be a good idea to put on your channel, ruining your credibility. And she says, would you like to resolve this like adults privately, or do you only care about views and attention surrounding this? I messaged you privately and you only are addressing me publicly. And she also responds to Nick saying, those videos about my past I had addressed years prior. Sanders Kennedy was the first to talk about this years before you made your videos. I've addressed my videos many times, and you know that because we had convos about them in the past. A fan says, you came at him publicly in a video, so why would he respond to your private DM after the fact? If you had wanted to be adults about it, you would have DM'd him before the video. She said, I did DM him multiple times back then and now, but he ignores me. He only addressed me publicly for attention. My video wasn't public. It was on Patreon with less than 2,000 people watching. Shannon responds to Nick, that's not communicating with someone. It's a two-way street. You don't get to say what you want, and then so it's your final DM without giving me a chance to respond. Let's discuss this privately like adults. This isn't high school. A fan says, how are you using IVF as an excuse? You're physically and mentally drained. You have so much going on right now that you really don't need this middle school level blank causing any issue. She says, yes, but he doesn't care about me and what I'm going through. Nick Snider wants to make a video so his following can bully me. Those are his intentions. If they weren't, then he would privately deal with this offline. Okay, so now that you guys saw all the receipts, my final thoughts. I can't believe I'm on Nick Snider's side, but she baited him and then she backpedaled, played the victim, trying to pretend like, oh my god, I'm going through IVF, blaming anything. If it wasn't IVF, it'd be pregnant. If it wasn't pregnant, it's her back pain. If it's not back pain, it's her marriage. If it's not, like, she'll always find some sort of excuse. I, again, have pity and I feel bad for Shannon. Maybe my advice would be a therapist, talk to someone about it. She's been open and honest that she's had struggles with her mental health, for example, which she also likes to blame a lot. Well, that doesn't give you an excuse. I've learned that myself with my mental health. I have to be responsible for my actions. They don't, just because I have depression or, you know, some sort of mental health thing, that doesn't necessarily mean that I can get a free pass for my behavior. So again, I feel bad, you know, when I think about it, putting aside everything. Like, Shannon used to be a friend. Like, I actually really loved Shannon. Like, I can't believe, you know, after seeing some of these different things about her true character, I can't believe how much I used to really like her. But I did, obviously, you know, and I really was excited about being her friend. I didn't have like YouTube friends and other things, and she really was open and warm to me, and she offered me to stay at her home before she moved to LA, and like to come up and collaborate with her and like all these different things. I'm like, wow, no one's ever been like so warm and open and honest to me and want to be my friends. But I think I was just a pawn in her game too, not excusing my role in it, but I think that she knew that, you know, maybe just like Amber, just like Trisha, just like Shane, just like Nick, there's a pattern, guys, you know. And I've refrained from uttering the words Shannon Rose from my mouth for all this time until this video came out yesterday. I can't believe this video is as long as it is. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you about this, guys. I fully have had to do a lot of work on myself to move on emotionally from this situation. I was a stalker, I was a hacker, I was all these different things too. Besides my situation, it went from like, okay, I faked drama with her, and then it went to another level where I was a stalker, hacker, person, whatever, and then that turned into a whole nother thing. There's T-Spill made a video. I mean, it turned into a whole thing. My life changed from this situation, and I don't know if you guys will ever give me a second chance from this situation, but I hope that you guys at least get a better picture of me and who I am from this video too, and see that I'm not about the drama of being toxic and negative and stirring up situations. I'm an activist. I consider myself, I don't know if I said it in this take of the video or the other one I try to make on the video, but I do consider myself one of the world's most prominent critics against the Scientology organization. I do very serious work to inform the public about the crimes of Scientology. They're still murdering people's dogs. There's people who have had forced abortions and like really crazy things inside Scientology, and people make fun of me about it, but That's the truth. I do serious work on YouTube doing that. And, you know, I've had drama channels bait me to talk about them too, just like how Shannon did this whole entire thing. There was all sorts of things. There was a point where I was thinking about getting Drama Poodle to become a certified actual service dog for me, and I had drama channels mocking me about needing a service dog, and you look okay. Like, yeah, but I have spinal cord injury, so, and I have post-traumatic stress disorder, complex, and a lot of different things. So it's just like, I had to realize, like, you can't win over the internet. You guys may like me, may not, whatever. You may give me another second chance. Maybe I'll post drama again if you guys want me to do it, but in like a different way. If you don't mind seeing this side of me and you don't want to see like the crazy, like, hey bitch, I can do a little bit of that. But I'm just saying, if you guys want to just see like the real tea and my honest perspectives, maybe I'll consider doing it. I really would need your encouragement if you guys want to see me do more drama. I hope maybe my acting career will take me to some other exciting places in my life of maybe being a TV star. And oh, and I didn't even tell you guys, I did a thing with James Corden where I was his kombucha guy. Check it out on my Twitter. I posted the clip from the episode. I probably can't put it in here, but I did a scene where I was holding kombucha in my hand, feeding it to James Corden. So it's like, I've done some like cool things in the last couple months, and it's kind of given me a little bit of happiness back that I kind of lost during like the rat race of trying to do like what Shannon's doing and just doing things for views and attention and money. It's like, it's exhausting. It's so exhausting. And I'll keep you guys posted if I hear from Shannon after this video or what actually happens. And I don't know, guys, I hope that you guys are all doing well. I miss you guys. Please leave comments and let me know how you guys have been, if you've been keeping up with me on my Mangotology channel or whatever. I don't know. I want to hear what you guys think about the situation exclusively. So post your comments all down. I'm going to be reading and liking all of your comments. So please make sure to leave some comments for me. Make sure you're subscribed here over on Mangotology as well. If you guys want to get some more updates on me, follow me on social media at stevenmango. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you watch this whole video, make sure you also end your comment if you leave a comment with banana, so I know that you watched this whole video in full. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.